well, through the two trails, just making my own track. You're going to have to. You're going to have no choice.
Someone forgot to tell you it was a practice lap first.
Oh, that's a track, mate. Cross a track, mate. Thought, oh yeah, I'll hit this. Hit it too hard.
Okay, everyone can make their way down to the witch's hat and line up in your class as marked on the witch's hat, and we'll get it going.
What did they do, Jordan? I'll out there twice myself.
Yeah. I'm banging these.
Hey, oh, here you are.
You have got.
camera there.
over. Just stop it. So just the 315 here. That is even 3 o'clock. That's all right. Finish, is it?
Or just give me the average, because I did the short lap then. Just give me that lap time added on to Andrews. It'll be pretty close to the same time. Right.
Yeah. Oh, you come first, is that down there? Yeah, first.
No, you did the long lap.
Oh, right, so you didn't do it. So I don't think so. Well, our
Did
score
you go back down through that creek?
But when you go across that way, it's pretty high. Overall trophies at the end of that. Alright, we'll do the under 200s first. First was Steve Conlon and Gary Ward. That was for today.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank the club first off for the last 2 rounds, the extra lap that we needed to do. Also, me sponsors, Peter Carney at Carney's Motorcycle Accessories, MX Retread Tyres, John Hall from TM Cross Country, and Collins Chemist. Thank you.
I'd like to thank the club, my sponsor Solar Tint and John Hall at Cross Country Action for the good bike. Thanks.
Second in the under 200s today was David Gidzala and Gavin Hill.
I just want to thank all the dudes that were out there changing the track today. It helped a fair bit, and South Lakes Motorcycle.
Third in the under 200s, Steve Turnbull and Brendan Clements. No competition today, fellas.
I'd just like to thank the Maitland boys for putting on a good series. Freddie for Raymond and Ashley for helping us out the bits. Thanks.
Alright, we'll do the Iron Man for today. First was Glenn Charlton.
Thanks, mate. I'd like to thank the club, all the competitors, your wife for helping me, and choice track.
Second was Alan Foster.
I'd like to thank the lap scorers, anyone that had anything to do with setting the track up, and the blokes out there changing it for us today. Thanks a lot.
Third was Christopher Moss.
He's got to join Maitland Club too.
This fella, eh?
Yep.
I'd just like to thank Maitland Club for the series and Fraser's for sponsoring it.
Right, do the over 30s. First today was Glenn Lee and Stephen Jordan.
I'd just like to thank the club for putting on a good ride, and Steve for riding with me. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks to Boyle for riding with me. Thanks to the club for a good series, and thanks whoever's idea it was to call it off short today.
Second in the over 30s, Ian Landhoff and Tony Wild.
I'd like to thank Ian for riding with me, and thank Fraser for putting it on, and all the competitors. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Tony for riding with me, you blokes for scoring, and all you blokes helping us in the ditches out there today.
Third was Jeffrey Richardson and Ivan Burkle.
Yeah, thanks very much to Maitland Club, and well, it was a good effort at being a rider. For the blokes out there changing the course was making it a lot better. It was getting a bit intolerable, some of it. But it was good day. Enjoyed it, thank you.
Over 200s, first Peter Mora and Paul Bratfield.
I'd just like to thank the club and Fraser's. I'd like to thank Pete for supporting me all day and getting me there. I'd just like to thank Gus for riding with me and everyone who had something to do with putting it together today. And our pit crew and our timekeepers.
Second in the over 200s, Darren Webb and Jason Stephen.
Thanks, mate. I'd just like to thank Darren for riding with us, the club for putting the day on, and the series, Hunter Coatings for the sponsorship, and Mum for coming up.
Once again, I'd like to thank the club and especially the workers out there today. They did a fantastic job. It was pretty hard. They held the track all day and kept it running. Thanks to Hunter Coatings and Jason for riding so well as well. Thanks.
Third in the over 200s is Michael Harris and Chris Grother.
I'd just like to thank the young kid that dragged me out of that big ditch, the club for putting on a good day, and Nick for letting me use his bike for me.
Hey, good on everyone for showing up. It's a pretty hard track. Everyone, all the riders especially, the workers, it's all put on a good day. Up the Hondas, thanks for Woody's motorcycles too.
First in the 4-stroke class today was Troy Little and Laurie Vogt.
I'd just like to thank Cessnock Motorcycles. Had like the Cluffy and Poogie there today, bit of a problem, but anyway, thank you.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank Troy Club for running the event, Fraser for sponsorship, and everybody else that was out there doing business today.
Second, the 4-stroke was Kyle Powell and Scott Snedden.
I'd just like to thank Scott for riding with me and the clubs for on a good event.
I'd like to thank Kyle for riding so fast, and the lap scorers, and all the people that pulled me out of the bog hole down the bottom here. Bloke on the KX particularly. Thank you.
Third in the 4-strokes, Craig Russell and Brett Muir.
I'd like to thank the major sponsor, the wife, Cessnock Motorcycles, and Scott Snedden for pulling me out of the bog hole.
Yeah, I'd like to thank some guy on a KTM that pulled me out of one too. Craig for helping, and Pete from Pete Carney Accessories. Thanks.
The expert class next. First today was Michael Dorman and Craig Douglas.
I'd just like to thank all the people who put the event on. This was the only round that we made, unfortunately. It was a good race. All the workers and the scorers, people out there fixing the track. I'd like to thank Yamaha and the service, Off-Road Imports for all their support. Thanks.
I'd just like to thank everyone that hung in the mud all day and worked on the track. Thanks.
Second in the expert is Glenn Chidgey and Andrew McLaughlin.
We'd both like to thank Frasers for sponsoring the event, also for helping me out, the club to put all 3 events on, thank you very much. ARS Clothing from Off-Road Imports, Pro Grip goggles and grips, Pirelli tyres, Spectra oils, Kill Loop sunglasses, thank you.
Sounds like he's just about covered it all. I'd like to thank Carney's Motorcycle Accessories. It looks like he's sponsored the event, the trophies for today. Thanks very much, Pete. Fraser's Motorcycles. Craig and Mick O's for coming up from the coast there and give us a bit of a hard time today. Keeping us tuned up, and Jace from coming up from Sydney. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks very much. Good day.
Third in the experts was Chris Flaherty and Brett Harris.
I'd just like to thank the club for an excellent event, for the conditions they had, to Brett for riding with me, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank everyone that made the day and the series successful, and Chris for riding with me, Hunter Coatons for the sponsorship, and South Lakes Motorcycles.
We'll just award the trophies for the overall 3-round point score. First in the under 200s was Steve Turnbull and Brendan Clements.
I'd just like to thank the organisers of the day and the blokes for helping out at the back, that were real handy, and Frasers for sponsoring the event.
Second overall in the under 200s was Steve Conlon and Gary Ward.
I'd like to thank Frasers for sponsoring the event, Horsdale Hammer, Hunter Area Motorcycle Academy, and that's about it.
I'd like to thank the club for running the series and the old man for coming up and helping us today.
Third in the under 200s overall, Ian Morrill and Grant Winchester.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the sponsors. There's been a few. Fraser's have been the main one. South Lakes Motorcycle Accessories, Carney Motorcycle Accessories, Singleton Cycles, Hunter Motorcycles, Boyd Suzuki at Newcastle, and Country Action Motorcycles. And I'd also like to thank the scorers and the Sweet Riders, Jeff Tilley, Brad and Sharon who joined the scoring, and all the guys who came out and helped yesterday. Well done.
We'll go to the overall for the Ironman. First was Alan Foster, overall, the three round series.
I'd just like to thank all the sponsors for the whole series and putting on a great series. Thanks a lot.
Second Ironman, Christopher Moss.
I think Maitland Club again and all the sponsors for the series. Thanks.
And third was Glenn Toner. You getting ropey to him?
Go on, Craig. You crashed this trophy, Craig. You better think of these sponsors, Craig. Too many to remember.
We'll go to the over 30s for the overall. Ian Landhoff and Tony Wild. First. The other one.
I'd like to thank all the boys for riding against us and you blokes for setting it up.
Same as what you said. Thank you to everyone. Second, the over 30s, Glenn Lee and Stephen Jordan.
Yeah, thanks to Bodle for riding the whole series with us, and we know much like in the first one though, but thanks again to the club and all the sponsors for the series.
Same here. This hasn't been said at all.
Third in the over 30s, Stephen Ridderford and David Pratton.
I'd like to thank the club for putting on a good day, thank my partner who couldn't make it today, and thank Warren for riding with me.
We'll go to the over 200s. First was Peter Muir and Paul Bradfield.
Once again, I'd like to thank the club and our sponsor, Pete, for riding with me in our competition.
Second in the over 200s, Darren Webb and Jason Stevens.
Thanks, mate. I'd like to thank Maitland Club and also Fraser's for running the 3-round series. It's been fantastic. I hope they can do the same again next year. Thanks to Jason for riding so well for the 3 rounds, and special thanks to Hunter Coatons for sponsorship.
Yep, I just second that, and thanks to Darren.
Third place in the over 200s, Paul Dingwall and Alan Petty.
I'd just like to thank all the sponsors, Maitland Mobile Club, and Paul for letting me ride his bike today after mine a little head gasp this morning.
Alright, up to the 4 straights. First was Troy Little and Laurie Vogt.
I'd just like to thank Maitland Club for putting on a great series. Should be more of them. Laurie for riding with me, and Cessnock Motorcycles. Thank you.
Yeah, just thank Troy for riding with me, and the Maitland Club's a great series, and I hope they do it again next year. Thank you.
Second in the 4 strokes, Kyle Powell and Scott Sneddon.
I'd just like to thank Scott for riding with me again, Fraser Motorcycles and the Maitland Club for putting on a good event.
I'd like to thank Kyle and the club and Fraser's. I hope the sponsors get behind it again next year and we can do it again. Thanks very much.
And third in the 4 strokes, Andrew Peake and Mick Doe.
I'd just like to thank the club for a good event, and thanks to the bloke for helping me push me bike out the bush today.
I'd just like to say thanks to Fraser's, thanks to the club, and thanks to Mick because he flew up today.
Alright, last of the experts for the overall. First, Glenn Chidgey and Andrew McLaughlin.
We'd also like to thank John Hall from Cross Country Action for the GMs. They've been great for the whole series. Thank you very much.
Yeah, big thanks for John. Off-Road Imports, Bridgestone Tyres, Cessnock Motorcycles, thanks very much for the support. And this poor lady here that's been videoing us over the last 3 series, I think I've filled her in a few times, sorry about that. But yeah, thanks again for Maitland Club. Good event.
Second in the expert, Chris Flaherty and Brett Harris.
Yeah, again, I'd like to thank the club. It was a good 3 rounds, and hopefully we can do it again next year. Thank you.
Just thanks to Chris and Maitland Club.
And third in the experts is someone who's done it by himself for the 3 rounds, Dave Cocking. Can anyone give it to them? Yeah, I just want to thank Fraser again for supporting us through the series, and everyone for supporting the series, for turning up the ride. And hopefully we can do it again next year. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Their phone. First one identifies oneself. Gonna fly.
second.
trying them out.